Welcome everyone. Today we have a special Honkai Star Rail free-to-play summoning session. As you guys can see in front of me, above me, we have over 160 free-to-play summons, and I have been saving these for the past 12 days. So what I want to do in this video is, I want to briefly go through to you guys my journey with the 160 plus summons and what is my plan to do with my summons. What are my rates of getting what items? Because I really want to go through this one to kind of like prepare myself to what is to come. I'll give you guys a few outcomes and let's see what happens. So yes, on the second part of the video, we'll summon until we get Seele on the limited banner as a free-to-play. So here what I want to show you is I'm actually standing next to Seele. So this is my booster luck place. So let's see how we go on the second part. I really want to go through the first part with you guys and let's have a look. So coming over to our notes over here, you can see that I have saved over 160 free-to-play summons. Now I haven't purchased any of the packages, as you can see we still have all the bonuses. I did buy the monthly card at the start, so I'm not counting that. So this is why I'm saying it's only 160 plus free-to-play summons. Now over here, what I have decided is, after seeing our previous videos and also comparisons, I have decided to summon for Seele. And yes guys, I'm like 20 days late, right? But still, I have decided to summon for her, and there are a few reasons. So firstly, let me share with you guys what can happen while I'm summoning for 160 summons. Now, one of the most lucky chance I can get is that we get a really lucky summon, and we get a 5-star character before the soft pity, and this is under the 76 summons. Now, if I were to get Seele on this particular chance, this will be really lucky. So there's about 36% chance of getting a 5-star before 76 summon, and it's an 18% chance of getting Seele. If you guys are wondering where I'm getting those rates from, we do have an article and also a guide to show you all the rates and also how I'm looking at those. So coming back to the summaries over here, if I'm quite lucky, I'll get Seele on the soft pity. This is a 50-50 chance, but ideally I only have a 31% chance of getting Seele, simply because there's a chance of getting it as a 5-star. So together we're looking at about a 50% chance of getting Seele with 18% and also 31%. Now yes, over here we also have the more acceptable outcomes. It is likely I will get one of the no-Seele, no-limited banner characters, and you can see there are 7 of those. So what I'm really looking for is Bronya, Gambit, Clara, and also Bulu. Ideally, I want Gambit because I just got Yanqing, so this way I can really try them out with another team. And I do not want my duplicates, and this will be Himiko, this will be Welt, and this will be Yanqing. And finally guys, the really unlucky situation is that I get a 21% chance of getting a dupe and not getting Seele on the first go. And this will be the worst outcome. And this will be about 25% chance of this happening. Now I want to make something fun for you guys. So what I decided to do is I decided to make a poll. So while I'm watching this part of the video, if you come over to the poll over here, I'll have the link available in the video for you guys. If you come over to the poll, let's see how good your guesses is. What is my luck of getting my, my limited banner character Seele? Would I get really lucky? Would I get super lucky? Or would I get really unlucky? So before you watch the result of the summoning, come over to the poll and let's see how good your guesses are. And finally guys, before I start, I really want to stress out the reason I went for 160 plus free-to-play summons is I really want to not allow myself to have the incentive or the urge to spend money in the game. And sometimes if you don't get a limited banner character, you want to spend more money. So this way, my goal is to summon 160 summons until I get Seele. I actually got a typo over here. I'll fix this later. And in case you're wondering how I'm getting so many free Jade and what are my method, I also attach a few of the videos. So definitely come over to our website and also articles to see our ways of getting more free-to-play Jade and also to get the most out of the game without spending too much money. Okay, now let's come over to the second part. Enough talking, let's get started summoning. And just one more thing guys, before I start, if you have seen our previous video, we have talked about the best method of summoning. And scientifically, it is better chance to go with 1 to 30 summons to go with single summons, and then go 10 times summons on the 40 to 70 summons, and then we go single summons again. And for this summoning session, I'll use this method, and let's see how lucky we are. So over here we have 30 free summoning tickets and also over 20,000 of the free Stellar Jade. So we're gonna go with single summons and we're gonna skip those because this will take too long if I don't skip them. Oh, I should put out the music. Let me put out the music first. So yes, we're gonna skip those because the single summons, the first 30 summons, we don't have much of a chance. So let's keep going. The music should be a little better. So ideally what you can notice is notice the ticket that you're summoning. If the ticket changes color while it's floating in the air, that means you got a golden legendary. Let's see if we can spot that. Yeah, we're gonna skip a lot because the first 30 summons is probably nothing, right? I've been saving it for the past like 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks. So quite excited, and let's see how we go. Oh, hook. Yes, I don't have hook actually. You can see I don't have hook. I do not. Oh, okay. So I do not have hook. I do not have Pella. So this is one of the incentives I was summoning, because having those characters actually provides me with more of the free-to-play summons with the standard banner. Let me get some water. Let's see how we go. I miss summoning. One of the reasons I play gacha games free to play is I get to summon a lot. But sometimes I want to be really patient. I really know what I want, because it's likely I won't get another chance to get this much free to play summons for many months. And after deciding a while, if you have seen a previous video, oh my god! I was just talking. Yes! I'm gonna do a dance, I'm gonna spin around. Ow, I actually hit myself on the table. Yes! Okay then. Okay. That was a very short summoning session. Yes! See guys? I told you guys. See, if you come over to this particular guide, I actually showed you all the raids and all the methods. A lot of you are saying, oh no, don't trust that, it's just luck. I think scientifically, if you look at all the raids and look at the probability tables, you can find the best method. And yes, I got extremely lucky. I'm actually getting shivers actually. So over here my method is after the first time you got a 5-star, if you have started with me, because I never had any 5-star before, so my account is pretty much clean. I don't have any 5-stars, so that means you're starting from scratch. And if that is the case, you do the first 30 summons single summons, and then you do the 10 times summons, then you go single summons again, and this ideally will give you the best chance of a 5-star. And of course guys, come over to the border town. I think this is a lucky location. So come over to the Greater Man border town, because you get to stand next to Seele, and if you stand next to her, you get to have her. Ta-da! Oh. That one, let me... Ta-da! There you go, Seele sisters! Oh yeah! Too bad we can't jump in the game though. But oh my gosh, I'm so happy! And I'm little surprised that this happened so fast. Actually, if we're looking into the polls, we actually didn't have this section in the poll. But let's see how many got this right. So we actually got the first one. We got really lucky. We got a 5-star before the soft pity, and it happened to be Seele. And of course, make sure to come over to this article to check out those guides, because those guides, that's, sometimes it works, and if it works, it feels amazing. And just before we finish guys, you can see that I have gotten 4 legendary 5-stars as a free-to-play player. It is very likely I'll be saving a lot of my free-to-play summons in the future banners, and I'll make another video to compare the future characters to see which of the characters is the best for free-to-play. I know a lot of you might have Seele, some of you might not have Seele, so I'll make videos about what happens when you have Seele and what happens when you don't have her. And this will give you the best information to save more of your Jades. And of course, in the future, I'll be making more videos for you guys to get better rates, to get more 5-stars, and maybe get more 5-stars in a temple. That'll be really lucky, right? So hopefully you guys enjoyed this surprisingly short video. I was very surprised. So one of the reasons I was skipping is I know that the rate of me getting the early 5-stars with the top 30 summons is not that high. So I'll show you the rates over here. The rates are about 3%. Notice it's very high at the start. So from 1 to 30, the rates are very high. This is why I go single summons, and they work wonderfully. Let me know in the comments below guys, how many summons did it take you to get Seele? Are you still going for Seele? And have you going for her weapon? I'm not going for her weapon though. Usually weapon banner is a trap. I only go for characters. I'll just go slow with the weapons. As a free to play, I'm not a big deal on weapons. I just want to collect the characters if I can, and she looks amazing. So let us know in the comments guys, how lucky is your summons, and are you going to try a method in the future? Now if you guys haven't subscribed, it is a really good time to do so, because I'll be covering tons of free Jade guides, new events, official updates, and also free to play tips and also tricks to Hong Kong Star Rail. And make sure you turn on the notification guys, because some of the events and also some of the updates may be time limited and with a limited number of giveaways. Like in this particular guide, only 2,000 players can get the lucky giveaway for 3,000 Jades. So make sure you subscribe and also turn the notification on. And if you look over here, a lot of you haven't turned it on. We have over 80% people who haven't turned it on. So make sure you turn it on for the latest news and also all the freebies with Hong Kong Star Rail.